ought to be looking at that.
Real talk.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a. I think I told it to you this last night. Wisdom is never knowing what to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the easy part because everybody know what to do. Ask them, they'll tell you. They'll tell you. Give you a line of bullshit, but they'll tell you they know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that ain't wisdom. Wisdom is knowing what to do and then doing it. That's how you guarantee that when you say you know how to do something, the proof is you doing it.
Mm-hmm.
If you say you can do something, then you don't do it, man. All that is a good fucking conversation.
That's it.
With no substance. What the fuck did you do? Talked about some shit.
What a proof behind it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know a cake because you got flour, water, sugar, egg, milk. I know a cake because you giving me a motherfucking spoon.
Mm.
Real talk.
Because I'm getting ready to eat motherfucking cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got water, flour, sugar, milk.
Mm-hmm.
That shit to make the cake with, it ain't really no cake to the shit that's on the table, man. And that's what I'm saying when it comes to faith. What is it that you really believe? You gotta think about that. Think about that for a minute. What is it that you really believe? And then once you understand what it is that you really believe, then you have to answer the great question. Why do you believe it?
Mm.
Can I ask you a question? What is that you believe?
Real shit.
Real talk.
What do you believe?
I don't know. I believe
Be honest.
it's somebody or something that I don't know that's bigger and better than all us. That know better than or knows that what's best for us. I guess.
See, I gotta open that conversation up with you because I mean, you on the street of the right answer.
Mm.
This is the problem I had with that answer. When you say somebody, that somebody gotta have a tag,
Mm.
and that tag gotta be specific.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because if I asked you who cooked dinner at your
Single
house,
out.
you wouldn't say somebody.
Yeah.
Single out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I said, hey man, that picture fell off the wall, who's gonna fix that? You wouldn't say somebody.
But I feel like it's hard for me to believe in an actual, person without me personally, seeing or having contact with what they done did. It's like you said, I can say I done did something and you don't know if I did it or not. So
But this is the thing.
why not the same with God?
What I'm saying is this though. You have to understand it and hear this from a grown man.
Mm.
You have to understand that sometimes within the answer of a question, the logic of it can be offensive by itself and not know it.
Mm.
Because you're saying, what's the proof of it? God is evidence without proof.
Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar.
That's what God is. God is evidence, but without proof. Because this is the thing. It's not you proving God. You got to unprove God.
Okay.
That's something you can never do.
And that's something you can never do. Because when you go back to just on a medial stance, explain the sun, the moon, the stars, the galaxy, the orbital system, the solar system that sits on 9 different universes that spins on the axis and they don't collide.
Mm-hmm.
They don't disrupt.
Everything
And
put in
man
its
cannot
place.
touch.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hung perfect.
Design.
Yeah. I doubt.
The
Who dug the
architecture.
Atlantic Ocean and did not have a shovel? Because
Allahu
man
Akbar.
never write a book and say, hey,
Yeah.
we take credit for.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So I understand that when people say somebody, to me, it would be easier for them to just say God, right?
Mm.
Because one, you have to point that which you stand on to somebody
Yeah.
or your own existence is in vain.
Yeah.
What soil are you standing on? Somebody? The food you eat? Somebody?
No.
The air you breathe? Somebody? The sight you've been given? The ears you hear from?
You
The
wake
nose
up,
you smell
all
from?
that,
The taste in your mouth?
all that.
The hands that carry you?
Alhamdulillah, the
Somebody?
giver
See,
and the
and that's
sustainer.
why there's a proverb that says, a fool is one who says there is no God. It can call a fool a lot of things. It can pull the fool to being a drunkard, a liar, a womanizer, but it says, no, man, this is the ultimate thing. A fool is one that believes that there is no God. And you want to know why they make that statement? Evil, even from the evilness of man's beginning, from the beginning of time. You know who they have sought in everything? God. We're the only people now on this earth that have issues in modern day time, having more and not believing in God. Think about it. Where did you get that from? Especially us being black. We are people of rhythm. We're people of soul. The world mocks every idea that we have. And when you go back, even from our praise and worship and slavery, and I would be the first person to say there's nothing about Christianity that's fair from any of its teaching. But I pat us on the back because you know what we held on to? God. And now we've been looking at everything that we've been blessed and fortunate with. I mean, a plethora of things. Because this is the thing. The human being's prayer now is a mockery to God. We thank him for the little bit of shit that we have and complain and want more. While never thanking him for all the shit that he could have let happen to us and it did not.
Yeah.
And then when we get in trouble, that's the time.
Oh Lord,
That's
have
all
mercy.
praise God.
Oh man, here
Oh
comes God.
Lord.
Yeah.
You get God out of the motherfucking laundry basket, go get him off the backside of the toilet, run in the bedroom, close the door, roll a blunt, God please. And then when everything is well, I got an issue with what he. And this is the crime to God. This is the crime to God. You enjoy all of his shit and never say thank you. And you wonder why.
Not recognizing.
And you wonder why your life is in the condition it is. Is it because you play with what you believe? And if you would be honest about what you believe, what you began to believe in sincerely would start believing in you and would fulfill the promises that it has already made unto you. Because now what you do, because the first thing a person can do that's honorable is give honor and glory and praise to the one that has created him or her. You deny yourself your own birthright of benefits when you deny there's no God. Who's supposed to be giving you shit? That's giving you shit now and you ain't beating their ass because they owe you. Huh? Who is it? Who's that person?
Stay with it.
Who is it?
What do you mean?
Who is it that owe you shit, that won't give it to you, and you beating their ass because you want it?
Nobody.
You know why is that? Because it's God. He's the giver of all things. And if we would give what is due unto him, we wouldn't have no problem getting what's due unto us. You got to find out what you believe, bro. It can't be somebody.
That's right.
Because if it's somebody, if guess who you eliminate believing in first? You. Because who's giving you strength to do what it is that you do? Somebody. You close your prayer out in somebody?
Lord.
No. I don't.
Say you don't.
I don't.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
I just did.
Who you owe that? Who you owe for that?
God.
Oh, okay.
God's good, boy. Yeah, for real.
I'm just saying, I'm not forcing nothing
He's the
on
giver
you.
of life, man.
I'm not forcing nothing on you. That's not my goal. My goal is to peel back layers, man. Because this is the whole thing, man. When you have a faulty belief system, you're a man. And then you're the head of your house. You know who you make it shaky for? Everybody that's personally connected to you. See what I'm saying? If you're the leader, that means everybody that has two hands in the house got a tug in your shirt. The question now is where you taking them to. If your faith and your belief is shaky, that means your train of thought is shaky. The way you think is shaky, because you ain't balanced. See, I know I can make mistakes, but I'm smart enough to know that I don't have to make mistakes. I remain patient in everything. When people are rushing to do this and rushing to do that, I don't do that. Him and I, we're brothers. We lean on each other. We confide in each other. We don't get all up into personal shit. That ain't something we do. But we're men and we have children, and you know, our personal lives are intertwined in several different ways. And there's been times that we've had to do for each other. We don't have issues, you know, like that. But I'm saying everything that you have or don't have in life is because of how you wired, how you linked up. Believe you me, you are the environment in which you keep yourself in. You're a product of it, period.
That's right.
And the more you establish your faith and your belief system, like I was telling you about passion last night, how you working. That's why you hear him and I talk. When he come in the door, I say, hey man, how'd your work week go? Why? Because I'm telling him I care about him. I care about whether he put some money in his pocket. You know, because I'm trying to feed into him to figure out, hey, how's my boy doing? How my brother doing? What's going on with it? Because I know if I ain't seen him in 2 or 3 days, he got some challenges that he's trying to work through. I'm looking out the window. I know what the weather like. I know what he do for a living. He know what I do for a living. So going through the rain, man. You know, I know your day coming. You know what I'm saying? And then I text him when I'm out. Hey, man, where you at, man? What's going on? I see it's beautiful out here. What's happening with you? Why? Because I hope he pulling down a log, man. You know, I want him to be getting money, man. That's what it's all about. It's about his health, his wealth. You know, how your mind holding up, bro. How's everything going on here? Your body strong, man? That Islam. It's the religion of peace and serenity and love and passion, but ultimately it's not necessarily religion. It's the way of life and understanding that there's one God, man. One. He needs no counterpart. There's none like him, man.
Tawheed.
He's the creator of all things, the giver of life. When it's all done, it's done by God, man.
La ilaha illallah.
You know, I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe what Jesus, you know, done for us. You know, without making a mockery and no debate. But this is what I do know. When it comes to God and anybody else that we can discuss, there's no one like him. No man can claim his deeds. You understand what I'm saying? God is unknown to us. You know, he cannot be controlled by time. He cannot be controlled by space, nor can he be controlled by matter. If he was controlled by time, we would ask, when did God get here? If he was controlled by space, we would ask, where is God? We know God is everywhere. God is wherever he wants to be. Whenever he wants to be there. His power is limitless. No man has done anything to God. God doesn't need anything, but everything is his. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and if he was controlled time, space, or matter, we would ask, what is God made of? Nobody has put his hands on God.
Okay, then. Teach in.
You understand what I'm saying? So when you understand that, and then you look at what it is that we touch, and how it is that we live, it is recorded. It's in God, and it's in him that we live. It's in him that we breathe. It's in him that we have our being. You know, he's the master of us. You know what I'm saying? He's not God of the universe. He's God of the world and everything.